What a dynamic time to be alive as the evil Assad regime completely gets removed. Who would have ever guessed? That man's a mass murderer. What is it? Even the Syrian human rights UK-based monitoring group says 610,000. Where's the outrage? I mean, well over 1 million is the figure I've heard. Well over 1 million people murdered. Where are all the sanctions, right? Where are all the sanctions? They didn't give, the United Nations Security Council has not imposed sanctions directly on Bashar al-Assad or his regime. Instead, 157 nations vote in a conference to establish a Palestinian state. Wow, right while Houthis in Yemen are still firing missiles on Israel, while we're under attack on all sides. It's just amazing how many sanctions actually have come upon Israel. Truly monumental times as the rebel forces in Syria announced that the Free Syrian people have overthrown the wicked Iranian-backed Bashar al-Assad regime, and I really think it's because of the work we've been able to do to defend Israel over in Iranians' Lebanon branch called Hezbollah and Iranians' Gaza branch called Hamas. And the leaders of the rebellion, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and Abu Muhammad al-Julani, arrived in Damascus, and everyone is celebrating. The whole city is celebrating the overthrow. And while everyone's celebrating, we're making sure to take care of some business and make sure those stockpiles of Russian weapons headed our way are taken out of the way and never get to hurt us. And on the Syrian border, it's just amazing to see the amount of our troops rushing towards, just in case the spillover will try to spill over to where my family is in the Golan Heights. And commando units have taken that side of the Golan Heights, by Quneitra. Who would have ever guessed that we'd be inside Syria right now, that the IDF would be in yet another front? I mean, IDF spokesman in Arabic issues warnings and leaflets to the residents of 5 Syrian villages in the Quneitra area. Have you ever stood up there on the Valley of Tears and remembered the heroes that fought to defend Israel in 1967, 1973, and you look at that Valley of Tears up over there, and now once again, here we are. The journey's continuing, and so we have to act. We have to be ready. And pro-Assad Iranian militias were captured by the rebels as they're fleeing the Syrian desert. And it's definitely not a good day to be in Syria if you're associated with Iran. Look at these statues just falling. So what's going to happen now? It looks like President Assad has reportedly left Damascus by plane to an unknown destination, and there's some reports that his aircraft vanished out of the air, wondering, did his plane crash? Is he still around? And after the fall of Damascus, thousands and thousands of people are chanting, "Freedom, freedom," and celebrating the end of Assad's regime. What will be next? What's going to happen? I mean, that was over 5 decades of the minority Alawite, Assad's family, the Ba'ath Party, running that place and putting everyone in poverty, throwing their opponents in jail, torturing, beating people, putting hanging nooses in the prisons, torturing people. There's definitely a change here that needed to happen, and that's happening right now. And I'm telling you what, it's amazing to be alive at this time where could this be Isaiah 17? Could this be a sudden and complete desolation? Let me just read it. An oracle concerning Damascus. Behold, Damascus will cease to be a city and will become a heap of ruins. The cities of Aurora are deserted. They will be for flocks, which will lie down, and none will make them afraid. The fortress will disappear from Ephraim, and the kingdom from Damascus. The remnant of Syria will be like the glory of the children of Israel, declares the Lord of hosts. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's that right now, but I just have faith that we're going to come out of this on top, and really God's kingdom is being established in the earth. Isaiah 2 verse 4, where nations will no longer have to fight. Isaiah 2 verse 4 says, God is going to have us turn weapons into plows and till the ground. And I want you to come here, though, and help us in this time. Do valiantly. Psalms 108, through God we will do valiantly, and it is He that will tread down our enemies.
Shalom again. Today, I have the honor to introduce you to a good friend of the show, a brave soldier of the IDF, and a man behind the vision of Aliyah Return Center, Chaim Maelspin. Chaim, take it away.
Shalom friends, my name is Chaim Maelspin. I'm a Sergeant Major with the Combat Engineer Corps, serving to defend the defenseless, and I've seen firsthand the courage it takes to protect Israel for well over a year. And as the Aliyah Return Center charity here in the north, we're able to help provide not only food, clothing, shelter, basic needs, but really there are so many that are struggling even emotionally. Will you help us help them and bless Israel today?
Thank you, Chaim. And guys, if you can contribute to Chaim's nonprofit organization to help Jewish new immigrants establish roots in the land of Israel, please go to www.aliyahreturnCenter.com and make your contribution. God bless you, and God bless Israel.